What's up, Mob Squad? MOB back with another Division 2 video. Before we get into today's video, I want to announce that I have enabled my join button. This means for those of you who want to support the channel that little bit more, you can join and become members. You will have the access to badges and perks others don't. Becoming a member is another great way to support the channel, and it's going to help me improve on the channel's quality. If you guys are interested in being a member, then click the join button down below to check out the available perks. I believe the first tier is only $1. Thank you to those of you who choose to join. With that said, welcome to another Division 2 video. In today's video, I'm showcasing a weapon that got lost in the shuffle. A lot of hype surrounded this weapon when it was revealed and released, but it ended up being a major disappointment and not really having a place in the game, other than your stash. Even after several patches and changes to the weapon's talent, the player base still found it very underwhelming in both PvP and PvE, until now. The exotic assault rifle, the Chameleon, from the start was always going to be one of those weapons that would only perform well with a certain type of build. It was just a matter of figuring out what that type of build was. And after a lot of people in my comment section asked about this weapon and whether it would be a viable choice for my latest build that I posted, I had to try it out. So thank you to those who suggested it, because it looks like I finally found the type of build this weapon was made for. With that said, this weapon still sucks in PvP, but the exotic assault rifle, the Chameleon, was made for speedrunning missions. This weapon with many builds feels really underwhelming, but combined with my latest build, it's a complete ripper. With over 226% critical hit damage, 190% weapon damage, 60% crit chance, and over 900 RPM, this gun shreds through everything. Adaptive Instincts, which is the Chameleon's talent, does nothing but pile on even more damage to a already super strong DPS build, giving us 20% critical hit chance and 50% critical hit damage when you've hit 30 headshots. And if that's not enough, if you hit 75 body shots, you gain plus 90% weapon damage. Both of these buffs lasting for 45 seconds, which is absolutely insane. And what's even crazier is you can have both of these buffs up at the same time. The only downside to the Chameleon is the initial build up to gain all the extra damage. But even then, this build doesn't make that too bad, because before we've even stacked up that damage, we have 58% crit chance, 175% critical hit damage, and 100% weapon damage. So even without the buffs, the Chameleon is still hitting hard enough to shred through heroic NPCs. What's also nice is the gunner and adaptive instant talents speed up reloads, which is great when you're burning through a 900 RPM magazine. The Chameleon just gels so well with this type of build. I honestly feel like I found the purpose for the gun now, and it's just not one of those exotics that's going to be sitting in your stash that you'll never use. So if you have one in your stash, pull it out and give it a try with this kind of build. If you haven't got it and you want to get it, I believe you can still get it through doing bounties. Hopefully this will make you want to try this weapon out, because it's a hell of a lot of fun. Before I close this video out, I'll give you a quick breakdown of my build, seeing as I've made some improvements on it since I posted the original build. Thank you guys for all of your support of late. We have honestly hit a new standard here on the channel. We hit 14k subs, the watch time has gone up, you guys are smashing 300 likes a video, and it's only helping us get into the recommended section even more. So thank you guys for all of your support. Before we go, don't forget to smash that like button though, as it helps us grow. If you're new around here, hit that sub button for lots more Division 2 content. Enjoy the gameplay. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Mob Squad. Right guys, so a super quick breakdown of this build. We are using a Chameleon like I stated earlier in the video. That's our primary weapon. If you want to go over the adaptive instinct talent, feel free to pause the video to look at it in greater detail. Our secondary is the FAMAS, and we have Killer on here. Killing an enemy with a critical hit grants 40% critical hit damage for 10 seconds. I actually prefer to use Perfect Close and Personal on the Savage Wolverine. Killing the target within 7 meters grants 38% weapon damage for 10 seconds. This boosts not only your base weapon damage but your crit damage numbers as well. Moving on to the mask, we have Coyote's mask, max stats. I've improved this build when it comes to stat wise. We've got a lot higher weapon damage, crit damage and so on. Here's my Fenris chest piece for the 10% assault rifle damage. We have 15% weapon damage, 9.5% critical hit damage, 4.6% critical hit chance, and then 12% critical hit damage via a mod. We have Intimidate as a talent. I will say my chest piece is probably the weak link to this build at the moment. My holster is a Seska holster, giving us 10% critical hit chance because we need it for the assault rifle, because we lack in so much crit chance. 15% weapon damage, 12% critical hit damage, 4.5% critical hit chance. Looking at our backpack, and this is a change I made. I did switch these two brand sets around from the holster and the backpack. I did have a Seska backpack, and that gave us the blue mod. And I will say, if you run a Seska backpack, you can use the protection from elites mod that you get. Somebody suggested that in the comments. Great suggestion, by the way, so thank you for that. With this backpack, we had the Grupo backpack giving us 15% critical hit damage, 15% weapon damage, 12% critical hit damage. We would have crit chance where the 11.6% skill haste is, and then we have 9.2% skill duration, which is nice for our drone. And then we have Bloodsucker, because again, this build is all about building Bloodsucker stacks to make a build that has no armor, as you can see, with 726k, very tanky. And then on top of that, we have the shield for protection as well. Moving on to our gloves, and we have 14.9% weapon damage, what percentage to have, and then 12% critical hit damage. Looking at the knee pads, 15% weapon damage, and then 10.5% critical hit damage. So a few minor improvements I can make on this build to get the stats higher, but other than that, this build absolutely shreds. When it comes to these skills, we're using the shield, Crusader shield, and we just have shield health wherever we can put it. Damage bonus doesn't apply because we're not using the striker shield. Looking at the drone, and it has a pretty nice duration. I think we can see it there. 232.6 second duration, so it lasts a very long time, has a decent amount of health, and it's just one of my favorite skills in the game right now. It just does its job so well with distracting NPCs and stopping them from focus firing me. Now we're going to look at the stat sheet. I'm going to leave the video off with the stat sheet. Again guys, don't forget to smash that like button to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Squad at Lincoln's been waiting for this delivery.
That's right! You on this, asshole! Got enemies flanking him! Target's moving in on me! He's dead!
Scanning. Operational train detected.
Agent, find a way to put that train out of commission. We may have eyes on Wilson. Outside near the main entrance to the mall. We need to terminate this son of a bitch. There's no direct route from your position, so you'll have to divert through the hotel and into the mall.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Get the munitions. We gotta secure the ordnance.
Negative. The subway's compromised.
Then find another way.
Eyes on the drone! position! Hostile engaged! Damn! I'm stuck! Can't get started yet. Going down!
Vital signs critical.
Laying down suppressive fire! Screw you! I don't know. We lost one of our guys! Down, agent. They got me pinned! Taste this! Something for ya! Spread out! Gotcha!
There's an elevator that should take you to the mall. Wilson is still by the entrance. We've spotted a mortar team with him. These are probably the fuckers who attacked the castle.
Hostile forces incoming. Contaminated area. DC-62 toxin detected. Contamination level lethal.
What the hell? These reviews are insane. They must have a lab nearby for weaponizing this shit. Make sure you put it out of operation.